this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. And it's snowing, apparently, today inside of Stampy's lovely world. A little bit further, Polly, if you come like just past the theatre, I reckon you could get a snowball all the way from there to my balcony. Go on, try throwing one from there. I reckon that's going to reach me. Whoa, and perfect. Careful though, you nearly hit Esther then. Right then, let's go and have my breakfast. And today, my breakfast is going, well, you know what my breakfast is going to be. Nom 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 nom. Delicious Barnaby, you can come with me, and I'm going to go and head to the love garden, where I'm going to be adding someone to it. If you don't know what we do around here, every video starts with me adding someone to the love garden to say thank you to them. The only rule about the love garden is you're not allowed to ask to be added. It's invitation only to the love garden. Right then, the person I'm adding to today is Marcus Tube HD, which I believe is their YouTube name or username. And yeah, they did this really cool picture, and you can see it's basically me and them together doing the peace signal, me wearing my Wonder Quest vest as well, and I thought the picture was really cool, and it's really cool seeing us together as well. I always like when people kind of do that in their pictures. So yeah, thank you very much, Marcus, for the picture, and welcome to my love garden. Okay then, so the plan today is to begin building to finish building the minigame we started building in the last episode. And if you can't remember, it's I was calling it the bow battle game in the last episode. I've come up with a better name. I don't know if this is the final name, but this is the best name so far, and I'm thinking of calling it the Dodge and Drop. And hello, Harriet, just standing in the corner, because why not? And yeah, the reason for that is because, well, you dodge, and then once you get hit, you drop. So it seemed like a pretty appropriate name. I think Harriet wants us to take her for the video, so she's hanging out in here pretending to be a dog. You're not fooling me, Harriet. You're not fooling me. Let's be joined by Benji. You can join us today, and we can go and use the teleporter, seeing as this game is literally right next to the exit of one of the teleporters. And yeah, we can do the rest of the game. We did pretty nice progress in the last episode. We did build it a little bit wonky in the last episode, so I've kind of corrected it and kind of got the dimensions correct. I'll show you kind of what I meant by that as well. So it's now not wonky like it was before, and it's ready for us to do the final finishing touches, and then Polly and I can have ourselves a little bit of a test to go. So button number 2, Polly, I will see you on the other side. Let's pull the lever, press the button, and right then, off to the fun land. I love this teleporter because look, I can literally come out of the teleporter like this, and then the minigame is right there. That has probably saved me a good, I don't know, probably about 3-4 minutes of traveling all the way over here, but instead I am right here. So yeah, let me show you. Well, I've dug out an underneath area here. So this is where we can do the small amount of redstone that we need to do today. And this section has kind of been added in here, and so now the entire bit in the middle kind of looks, you know, a lot more symmetrical than it did before, and the pattern fits in perfectly. So let's get to work then. So there's 2 things that we really need to do today. We need to do the higher up rooms up there, which are what you kind of go in to begin with and drop down. And then we also need to do the redstone, where you basically pull a lever, and when both players have pulled a lever, it gives them spare arrows in case they've run out. And if you don't know how the game works, by the way, if you didn't see it, oh, hello, Polly. I just suddenly saw some antlers appear over the wall as you walked in. So yeah, basically you stand on these platforms, and you got to try and knock the other person off with a bow and arrow, but you only have a few arrows to do it with, so you need to kind of collect the other player's arrows as you go. Yeah, we're going to hopefully have a little bit of a tester game later on, assuming we do get it all done. So I want to switch. I want to build the orange side this time, because last time I was building the purple side, and seeing as I am orange, I think I'm more experienced with building orange. So one of the interesting ways is that where you're going to actually get to the top. You may have all been assuming that I was about to go and start placing down some ladders or a staircase or something, but no siree, that's not what we're going to be doing. We're going to be using a minecart, because there's quite a cool trick you can do, and Benji, maybe you should sit down there for now, because I am starting to pile up. And if you want, Polly, you can go to the purple side and basically just copy everything I do. Just rebuild everything that I do on the other side, and yeah, we should be able to get it done much quicker that way. So right up here where the doorway is, there's going to be a minecart here, and I need to make sure it's facing the right direction, the track. So if I do 2 like that, and then break away this, and then put the orange wall back down, because otherwise the track might have been facing the other way round, and yeah, I didn't need to place that there, but oh, I made a mess of it. Let's see, let's just place it and see if it is. Okay, it ends up being the right way around anyway, but yeah, you can see if I place that there, basically what this means is to get up to the top quickly, what I can do is basically just jump up, and then jump into the minecart, and then there we go, I'm up at the top, and it's just a really fast way in order to be able to get up to the top really quickly. So we're going to do that there. I think I need to build it 1 higher actually, because this is where the floor is going to be here. It's going to be slightly raised up just to give you a bit more room, and then there's going to be a gap here, kind of where I've left, and then this is going to be where you drop down in order to kind of actually get onto the platform. You'll notice I'm not going and leaving a gap there. That's because the dispensers are going to be there, and they're the way that you get more arrows. They basically fire up to the underneath of that block, and then you can just jump up to grab the extra arrows that way. So yeah, let's move this minecart up 1 higher. Like, you can basically do it as high as you can reach, essentially. So this could, I think, even be higher than it is, and I realize I lost my minecart. Can I, like, place the minecart down from here? Can I reach and place it? I can, there we go. And now look at that. Look how quickly I got from all the way down there, all the way up here in like no time at all. It's so efficient. So yeah, let's go and build in the rest of these walls here. So this is going to be the little room, but then there's going to be windows along the front there as well, just so basically both players can see each other. So the person dropping down can try and see whether the other person's aiming an arrow at them and whether they need to dodge and where they should drop down. And then, oh, no, it's supposed to be windows here. I just said that. And then the other person can also have a chance to see the person dropping, you know, to maybe try and knock them down as soon as they drop down, which is might seem a little bit unfair, but that's part of the game, you know? Like, if you end up losing, then like the person who did well kind of has a bit of an advantage going into the next round, I guess. So this is just going to be the ceiling along the top here like this, and then that's pretty much this top room done, and I can go and get the redstone work. So basically the idea for the redstone is that if all players do somehow run out of arrows, like they all kind of get lost somewhere, basically you can go and both pull a lever to say I run out of arrows. That's why you pull the lever, and then it gives you both like 2 arrows, so then you can kind of carry on playing with those 2 arrows. So it's kind of like a worst case scenario, I guess. So there's a chance it may never happen. It just needs to make sure there isn't a point in the game where no one can win. But here we go. You can see what the game is like now. So if I was going to begin, I would come in here like this. I would jump up to the minecart like that. I just love that for some reason. I drop down to the platform, and then I'm in the game. I'd be shooting the arrow, and if I get knocked down, I'd fall back here. I'd go back out and jump up again, and then I'm straight back ready to play again. See how fast it is? Just to go really quickly between rounds. That's kind of one of the things I like about it. So that is this section done. Benji, you can stand up and join me because yeah, I kind of had Benton with me in the last episode, and I feel like I neglected him a little bit. I know I sometimes bring my dogs with me and they end up just sitting there. It's more to do with their safety, to be honest, though, because sometimes if I'm building something tall or near water or something, it's not a good idea to have any dogs close by. All right then, let's go and add let's add the levers in first, because that's always the best way to do this. And I'm just going to put them down on some black wool as well. So I think if I do one here, is that in the middle? I think that's in the middle, isn't it? Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's perfect. Then let's do one on the same place here. And actually, let's just place that down there. Make myself a couple levers and place them down here and here. I'm going to switch them on as well, just so it's kind of easier to then see with the redstone whether it's all linking up. Polly, I'll leave you to finish off the room up there. Looks like she's not nearly done anyway, and I'm going to go down here and show you how this is going to work. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not going to do that yet. I've changed my mind. First, I'm going to add the dispensers in, because that's one of the most important things. So, as I said, the dispensers are going to be on the end here, and they're going to fire into the underneath of there. So they need to be firing directly up, because otherwise they're going to end up just firing into the middle of the area. Like, I did play around with the idea of having it so like the dispensers fire into the back wall, and I thought that might be fun because it's kind of a little bit of a dangerous thing, or like having them on a cycle, so every now and then they fire. But I think this is kind of the best way to do it. You just want to be careful to not be standing near the end, and I guess you couldn't be when you pull the lever anyway. And I have actually done behind the scenes of me planning this mini game as well. Like, I have a sketchbook world where I kind of design a lot of my shops and mini games and things. So if you want, I can leave that as a link in the description. So if you are curious to see how I came up with the idea for this game and a lot of my other games, yeah, I'll leave a link to that down in the description as well if you want to see that. But yeah, at the moment, I think I know exactly how the game's going to be. So yeah, this is the redstone torch, which is going to fire the dispenser. And I've just been thinking it might be a good idea just to put black wall down there just for now. Like, I'll probably change that back to purple and orange, but it's just so when I'm underneath there, like it means that I'm going to know where the redstone torches are, because otherwise I'm just going to have to guess, and I'm not very good at guessing, so I don't know how well that's going to work. So right then, I am now finally ready to go downstairs, and trust me, this is going to take no time at all. This is like super duper simple redstone. So what we need to do is let's kind of do the main part of the redstone. So there's probably like a fancy name for this mechanism. I can't remember what it is, but it's basically a system where it means that you need 2 redstone signals in order for it to set off the redstone. So basically, it's only going to light the redstone if both levers are pulled down. And the way you do it is you put down 2 redstone torches like this. You grab a little bit of redstone dust and you put that in the middle there, and then you put a torch here. So there we go. That's it. That's simply all you do. So basically, for this torch to be on, both these torches need to be off, because otherwise it's going to be lit up by that. So basically, we just now do trails of redstone leading from this lever down to where my little contraption that I just built now is. So let's just do a very simple little staircase and just link all of this up. It needs to go around like that, and you'll see that will turn this torch off, but this torch is still off because that one is on. But if I go and link up another trail of redstone from here, let's go, let's just go down like that. That should be fine. Actually, let's go down a little bit steeper. I always like try to keep things as symmetrical as possible. Like, it doesn't make any difference, but it just seems like a little bit neater to me for some reason. I don't know why I put a torch there. That doesn't need to be there. Yeah, so this links up to here, and you should see that this torch gets switched on. Ta-da! Just like that. So that's basically lighting this signal. So this is the signal that is going to be going to all of the dispensers to go and fire them off. So all we need to do now is put a torch there. So that would have turned it off, which means, yeah, all I need to do now is do this redstone going to this, and then, yeah, then it's going to be all working properly. So let's do one trail leading to that one there. Where is the other torch? There we go. It's right here. You can see why I did the black wall, because otherwise I would have no idea where this stuff was. So this needs to link up to not that. That needs to go in this way, and link up to the rest of this redstone signal like that. And I think I need to add a repeater in here as well, because yeah, this signal isn't traveling far enough. And oh, hello Polly, good time. Do you have any spare redstone on you? Silly question, Polly. I know Polly always carries spare redstone. You never know when you need it. And that should hopefully be enough, because I'm pretty much done here, to be honest. It's really now just the other trail, once again leading from this torch going to this side, and going to these dispensers. So feel free to supervise Polly, and let me know if you think I'm doing anything wrong. I think this should be right. As I said, it's all relatively simple. It's just that mechanism there, which might look a little bit confusing, but once you kind of know how it works, it's all relatively simple. So let's go and put this torch here. Thank you for building that, Polly. I might do it kind of going in this direction, just so I kind of don't end up linking up with the wrong redstone, but that needs to go to here. And then let's just add another repeater to make sure that goes far enough. So it might look like a bit of a jumbled up mess, but this should hopefully work. This should hopefully be the game finished, I think. I kind of feel a little bit surprised. Could I please have a minecart? You may have a minecart, Polly. Thank you for being so polite about it. Let's go and go to my crafting table. Actually, did I pick it? I picked it up. I actually picked up my crafting table for once. That's a rare thing for me to do. No, there is another one right down here anyway, though. Right, let's go and make a minecart. There you go, Polly. Thank you for asking so politely. And yeah, while Polly kind of just finishes off the last section in her room up there, I'm gonna go and test the redstone. So let me go up to the top up here actually, and then I can go and get into the middle of the area like this. So it's a bit confusing at the moment because yeah, you can see that the torches are all on. So if I switch this lever, all 4 of them should go off. And there we go. It seems to be working. So let's switch this one off as well, and then let's fill this up with some of these arrows, shall we? I guess that's the next step. So let's just go and throw some of these into. I'm kind of trying to split it up quite fairly. Let's put about 10 in each of them. That should be certainly enough for today. Let's go and put 10 inside of there. Like, we're gonna need some to start with as well. So I can't put them all in there. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put 10 in that one there, and then let's put 10 inside of this one here like that. Well, actually, I only want to have 3 left on me, don't I? So let's go and just put all of these inside of there like that. And actually, I want to have 3 for Polly as well. So let's go and grab them. And there we go. This should be everything ready to go now. So if I switch this lever, nothing should happen. Then if I switch this lever as well, they should all fire up to the ceiling. And look at that. That worked absolutely beautifully. So let's go and switch all of these back off. Let's go and grab those arrows. Oh, hello, Polly. What's going wrong? Is everything okay? I think we're pretty much ready to go and do the game. So let's go and grab up all of the arrows. I'm gonna go and have a look on Polly's side as well, because I realize I haven't admired her work on her side at all yet. So let's go and check out and make sure everything is in order over here. Let's go and jump up to the minecart if I can reach it. Something to be careful about is you always jump out the minecart in the same way. So if you kind of have the minecart facing in a different direction, or like the entire thing in a different direction, sometimes when you jump out, you might just go flying backwards. So that's something to be careful about if you do try and use that mechanism or try and rebuild this game. And right then, I think we should be ready for a bit of a tester game. So Polly, let me go and throw you a spare bow, and let me go and throw you 3 arrows. Make sure you got no more arrows on you. If you do, just drop them inside of one of these dispensers. I'm going to go and sit down. And Benji, somewhere a little bit away, just because we all know how overprotective dogs can be in Minecraft, and if we're shooting arrows at each other, he might get the wrong idea and not realize we're playing a game. So let's go and take out a few of these googlies, and then you can come and chill on the beach for a little bit down here. And sadly, I don't have any pork chops for you, but you can have a tasty bone. There you go. And hello, slime. I can see you sneaking up on me. Right then, let's go and begin the game then, shall we? I'm gonna go and get my bow. I got too many arrows on me. So I think it's from that skeleton. I think it's because I killed the skeleton, but it's okay. I can just go and drop that down in the dispensers. So give me 1 second, Polly. We're not beginning yet. Let me just go and drop these away. I'm going to go back up to the top. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and then we both need to go and drop down into the game, and we'll do it properly. We'll do an actual game. So first person to knock the other person off 3 times. So we can begin in 3, 2, 1, and go, go, go. So now we need to shoot arrows at each other. I'm going to go for a quick one against Polly. And oh no, I missed. So she can now grab that arrow if she's good. And oh, I missed again. Can I get her that time? And no, I thought I was going to get it, but I missed. But there we go. Let's go and grab some of the arrows that she's been firing at me. Let's try and keep dodging. Oh no, she missed me, but can I get her? Oh no, this is an intense game. This is more intense than the last one. But there we go. I was able to knock Polly off. Sorry, Polly. It's part of the game. And I've still ended up with 3 arrows. So you can't grab any more arrows though, Polly. You're not allowed to grab any more arrows. The game continues. So you need to go back up to the top, Polly. And then as soon as Polly drops down, we play. We carry on playing. So that's basically 1 win for me. So far, and yeah, it's the first to 3. Basically, the first person to knock the other person down 3 times. So you can see that Polly's had to have something to eat. And I don't know, she might not have any arrows. You can sometimes drop down but not have any arrows. You do eventually run out, because of course, every time you hit someone, it doesn't get stuck to the wall. So that's kind of the time where we might have to pull the lever. And oh no, she's now got 2 arrows and I only have 1. Oh, she's crouched. Oh no, she fell off. Polly fell forward. She crouched, then stood up and fell forward. Sadly, that does still count, Polly. So that's 2 points to me. 1 more and I'll be the winner. I mean, this is just a tester game to see whether the game works. The important time is going to be the next episode where we have the tournament. So I believe Polly has 2 arrows. And whoa, she's going straight for me with them. Oh, she's got 3 arrows. She's doing rapid. Oh, how many arrows has she got? She's doing rapid fire. I think she's got 1 last arrow, but there we go. I was able to dodge them. Now I have the 5 arrows. Right, let's see if I can get her before she shoots back at me. And there we go. I was able to knock her down. Good game, Polly. Good game. So we didn't need to pull the levers at any point. And I think in most games we won't need to, just because you need to completely run out of all of the arrows. That was a good game. So we can have a bit of a practice before the next episode. I think Polly would prefer to do it with snowballs. If we did it with snowballs, then I think Polly might win. Sadly, snowballs don't knock people back yet. But if they do add that to the console version, then maybe we should play an alternate version of the game with rapid fire snowballs, because that would be very exciting. Anyway, that was really fun. Like, I'm not just saying that because I won it. I think that's going to be a really fun game when we go and bring everyone else here and have a proper tournament of dodge and drop, if that is actually what the name ends up being. So yeah, as I mentioned, the next episode, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be playing this mini game all episode and hopefully having lots of fun. And it's going to be a chance for Polly Reindeer to avenge today's episode a little bit as well. So yeah, there'll be a link in the description to that episode once it's online. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!